Man, so this Fleece, man, this motherfucker, man, I ain't gonna even lie. Like, I remember when the Boondocks, they had that episode with him. I ain't know nothing about this nigga, know nothing. But I went to Anton's shit and watched one of his interviews with Anton and was fucking in tears, my nigga. I mean, tears, mob.
He said, you need anything from the store? Now, you don't even know me like that, bro. They asked me if I need something out of a store. Now, I know where your man's at now, right? You ain't even told, do I need something out of a store, my nigga? And so I said, all right. So back then in LaGrange, they used to have out of commissary tang jars, right? Made out of glass. Everything now is plastic now, because inmates is using stuff.
The glass as a weapon and stuff like that?
Yeah, I sure used it at one, because I went over and I broke it. My hands are shaking. I said, man, I don't even know if I can go through with this or not, right? I broke the glass. I said, I walked back in there. I said, if he touched me, let him touch me. Just don't walk in there and hit nobody, right? He was doing his hair, slugging that big afro, and nigga, he said, hey, I ain't say nothing. He said, you. I said, who, me? I had the glass up on a towel, right?
Yeah.
I said, what you want? He said, can you, he said, when I do my hair like that, can you put a rubber band on there? I said, no. Man, I ain't put it on your hair. He said, what you mean? I said, no, man, I'm not putting shit on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said, grab my hands and then like, he said, they smooth. Man, I stabbed shit out of that nigga.
The man's funny, but he done been through some serious shit, bro. From his own sister, trying to pin him down to have sex with him, all kind of shit. Man, god damn. So let's see what he's talking about now, man.
So even at 16, you were kind of toying with the idea of turning your life around?
No.
That's just what they said?
I didn't have no thoughts. I didn't know how to. At that time, I was like borderline illiterate. I ain't been in the school system in about 6 years. I got kicked out of school at the age of 10 and never went back and stuff like that. And so I didn't know how to write my name when I went to prison.
Right.
I learned all that in
And was there actual school?
Damn, just think. Dude, mob, he ain't never been with a woman. 16, he ain't never had a girlfriend, none of that shit. He goes to prison. He don't know nothing about being with no woman, none of that shit. That nigga in there were ruthless niggas. From the stories that nigga, man, that weed spicy. Man, from the stories that nigga said, oh man.
Full programs set up, or did you just have to take it into your own hands to learn?
Stay out of jail.
I took it in my own hands. And I talked to people that got GEDs that can tutor me, right?
Right.
You know, if I got a question or something. But I went to the library, prison library, they got all kinds of books from first grade all the way up to GED college.
Right.
So I studied myself.
Did you start to become a way more hardened criminal or a hardened gangster as a result of being around all of these older guys who are in there for, you know, crazy shit?
Yeah. The people I hung with on the street when I was 13, they was in their 30s. And so I was really feared in my city, man. I carried 2 nickel-plated 45 automatics.
Damn, at 13?
I had no problem pulling them on anybody. I can walk in any club, they don't ask me how old I am, they know who I am. Soon I walk in there, they just let me come in. Treat me like I was an adult. And they...
Bro, this nigga was going in the club at 13 with 38 specials. At 13. They was not fucking with him. That mean he was really out there active, man. And that man was supposed to only do what, 10, 12 years really? And end up doing what, 40? Fuck.
No, if they didn't, I would have robbed them and shot their place up.
Wow, that was a wild time. You know, like there's just, it feels like you're just describing like a version of America that is just kind of totally different compared to what it's like these days.
Yeah, I am.
Man.
In all my robberies, I never put a mask on. I never wore a disguise. I run into place, jump up on the counter, pull my gun out, pop it twice, and rob it. And
Man, Fleece was on some gangster shit. He said he didn't even wear a mask, mob. He going that motherfucker. Pistols out, pop a couple shots, nigga. Everybody lay the fuck down. Man. But you can tell those were different times like a motherfucker, because you do that shit now.
yeah. Some places I tell them who I am. My name is Fleece Johnson. You know, I wanted that type of drama, man. It's like I was what's been happening to me in my life. I mean, I started off as a real nice child, man. Real nice child. And then I hit prison, and I'm telling you, that was other than anything I ever went through in my life. And I never experienced fear, terror, real torture until I hit the penitentiary.
Really? And what was your first experience with that like? Like, when did you really start to realize how brutal this environment was?
Well, I started realizing that when I took a shower. I was in LaGrange prison, and I took a shower, and this big dude named Reggie, I'm talking about, man, he had a big chest, just muscle up, you know. And he was staring at me.
Get back here.
And his thing was hard. And
Oh, no.
so I got out of the shower, and I told some people, some of my friends, and they said, yeah, he's a freak, man. You better watch him. So one day,
Reggie seen some fresh meat. Like, I'm gonna get this young nigga.
he decided to make his move, man. He got me in a chokehold from the back, and I'm naked, and he's naked.
Oh,
And he trying to pull me in back.
Get back here.
And I'm kicking my legs out, and he trying to pull me in back of this wall where he can finish me up. And I'm trying to get a sound out where I can alert somebody. Man, I need help, man.
And you're what, 16?
Man, yeah. And just so happened, one of my friends walked in there
stay.
and hollered at everybody, he's getting attacked. So all the dudes running there, so we jumped him. We got him on the ground, and
Wait, hold
I
on,
put
man.
some boots on.
Hold on.
Man, I need help, man. Make his move, man. He got me in a chokehold from the back, and I'm naked, and he's naked. And he trying to pull me in back of and I'm kicking my legs out, and he trying to pull me in back of this wall.
Damn.
Where he can finish me up. And I'm trying to get a sound out where I can alert somebody. Man, I need help, man.
And you're what, 16?
Man, yeah. And
It's not
it just
funny,
so
but
happened
fuck.
one of my friends walked in there
Nigga sound
and
need help,
hollered at
man.
everybody, he's getting attacked. So all the dudes running there, so we jumped him.
Man, so nigga running there and say he getting attacked. So how is it for the nigga who say he getting attacked? Cause I heard you supposed to stay out of that type of shit. Like, man, like, hey, mob, what y'all doing, man? If y'all walking that motherfucker, you in jail, you in a prison shower, you see a nigga in there, big old nigga in that motherfucker, he in there trying to take somebody. What y'all doing, mob? In the comments below, tell me what y'all doing. Is y'all walking out that motherfucking man and minding y'all business, or y'all gonna call for help like his partner did? Man, this shit, hey, stay out of jail, nigga.
We got him on the ground, and I put some boots on, and I said, go get me some boots, man. And dude brought me some boots. I tied him up, and I put some underwears on, and while he was on the ground, I stomped him.
Hey.
So bad, and here's what didn't nobody see.
What nigga said? Hey, go give me some boots, man. Hey, he said, fuck stumping this nigga out naked. I need to put some drawers on. hey.
It was
Man, what the
duty
fuck?
all over the floor.
What?
But they didn't know how to see. so bad, and here's what didn't nobody see. It was duty all over the floor.
Damn, they beat the shit out of him, literally.
But they didn't know that came from me. The pee and the duty, that man, he choked me till I duty, man. I shit it. But I didn't want them to know it came from me. So after I stomped him so bad, I put it out that I stomped him till he shit it. But the shit came from me, man. That was my first terrifying experience. And I was saved by the bell on that account. That encounter saved me by the bell.
Oh, man. That nigga said he choked the shit out of him to where he dutied on himself, dude. Shit like that, man. That changed a nigga whole structure in jail. Now you gotta become the boss in that motherfucker, man, cause you gotta live in this motherfucker for the next 40 years like this. Like, nah, man.
But I got to fighting, I got this angle stuff in me. So they gonna send me to the worstest prison in the state of Kentucky called Eddyville.
Worse.
Now, that's where they got the
lecture
and people locked up for killing their whole family and stuff. So I went down there and had some real terrifying experiences down there.
Right.
Man.
So
16,
when you
bro.
first beat up this guy who tried to take advantage of you, did you get punished in any way by the jail for that, or did that go undetected?
No, I got punished.
Okay.
Yeah, I did get punished. I got put in a hole, right? But back then, back in them days, if a black person gets hurt, they sweep that under the table.
Really?
Yeah, I seen black people get stabbed and killed, and they swept it right up under the table, man.
Wow.
And then if they do go to court, they get something like 3 years.
Wow, that nigga Fleece was giving them problems in there, bro. Like, man, throwing Glock dookies on the niggas and everything.
You killed this man that got 3 years, And so they didn't really care about black on black crime in prison.
Really? Yeah. I mean, I could imagine that, like, down south prisons.
How they gonna
during,
care about it in
what
prison?
is this? The 90s?
Shit.
It must have been
No, the 80s and the 70s.
the 80s. Oh shit!
I went in the prison system in the 70s.
Right. Damn. So okay, but I mean, think about it. Like, racism obviously still kind of thrives down south a bit more than where we're at, and it just feels like in the prisons it's got to be as archaic as possible.
Man, racism was so bad at this prison.
Yeah.
And I the first day I entered the prison, I had a fight the first day, man, over some cheese. They had a thing out that if you eat cheese, you're a rat. I said, who put that shit out? And wasn't nobody in the prison eat cheese, but I said, I'm gonna eat it. And a table white guy was calling me rat, and I laughed and finished my meal, then picked that tray up, went over and popped one on me in the head. So, and then I went to the hole, and when I got...
See, bro knew, like, I can't be in here. I'm gonna have to cause ruckus, man. Like, I have to stand on my motherfucking toes, because if I don't, these niggas gonna take advantage of me. Man, hey, you either gonna become the predator or you gonna become the prey. That's why I just pray you niggas stay the fuck out of jail. I ain't lying.
Got out of the hole, because they didn't think I was gonna come out of the hole, because in that prison, the white dudes ran that prison. I don't care what you say. They ran that prison, and they took pride. If they fought somebody black, they took pride in making sure he don't whoop them. They had a lot of pride, man. But when I got out of the hole, I had a butcher knife somebody gave me, and we all talked it out. And so I solved that problem. Now everybody's eating cheese.
Wait, you solved the problem of people not eating cheese with the butcher knife? How?
Yeah, see, when I got out of the hole, I done went over at the table and took a steel. They used to have steel food trays back then. They got plastic now. Yeah, the ones that was calling me a rat and all that for eating cheese. So it was like 4 of them sitting at the table. So I'm fighting all of them. So when they locked us up, they was making threats. We gonna kill that nigga. We gonna kill him. We gonna contact so-and-so in the hole. We gonna have him burnt to death. All this stuff.
Damn, man. Fuck.
So I get out of the hole. I said, yeah, I'll go to the back to the yard. And this old black man said, he said, I don't know who you are, but I admire what you did. He said, I'm too old to fight. He said, but you gonna need it. Gave me a butcher knife. And when I seen him coming.
Hey, that old nigga said, hey, look, nigga, I'm too old to be fighting. But nigga, I fucks with what you doing. Your movement you just did, that shit was cool. But look, I'm gonna give you this blade, nigga, because I can't help you. But you gonna have to defend yourself, my nigga.
I said, here it goes, man. I know I'm gonna die today, but I'm take somebody with me. So I was walking towards him, then I just say, fuck it, and just broke out in a run and was running at him. And I pulled the knife out. I said, I'm just gonna run and just start slicing, right? But they scatter, and they was like, hey, man, we didn't come to fight, man. We didn't come, man, we want to talk, man. We don't know who put that out, man. But I've been eating cheese all my life, and I ain't no rat and all that, man. The guard seen you with that knife, so I passed the knife out to somebody else. They came and shook me down, didn't find it. You know, now everybody's eating cheese now. So.
I mean.
So basically, he just, man, the nigga stood up for himself. I'm like, shit, nigga, and then came back with the knife and ran after them motherfucker like motherfucking, what's that, Dragon Ball Z, nigga? Man. Damn, bro. See, that's, you know, that's why, man, you just, niggas be going to jail, man. Niggas, I know niggas that was supposed to do 3 years, man, end up doing way more time than that, man. So it's like, fuck, man, them niggas get out institutionalized and shit, man. And, man, the food in there was, man, it's better than the shit I'm eating out here. I knew right then and there I had to stop kicking it with that nigga. Like, man, rap, nigga. But damn, hey, man, welcome to the mob, man. The official family of MalReactTV. And if you joined the mob, comment below and let me know. That way I can shout you out on the next video. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.